shown that the math of string theory doesn't quite work. It has internal inconsistencies unless we allow for something wholly unfamiliar: extra dimensions of space. That is, we all know about the usual 3 dimensions of space, and you can think about those as height, width, and depth. But string theory says that on fantastically small scales, there are additional dimensions crumpled to a tiny size, so small that we have not detected them. But even though the dimensions are hidden, they would have an impact on things that we can observe, because the shape of the extra dimensions constrains how the strings can vibrate. And in string theory, vibration determines everything. So particle masses, the strengths of forces, and most importantly, the amount of dark energy would be determined by the shape of the extra dimensions. So if we knew the shape of the extra dimensions, we should be able to calculate these features, calculate the amount of dark energy. The challenge is, we don't know the shape of the extra dimensions. All we have is a list of candidate shapes allowed by the math. Now, when these ideas were first developed, there were only about 5 different candidate shapes, so you can imagine analyzing them one by one to determine if any yield the physical features we observe. But over time, the list grew as researchers found other candidate shapes. From 5, the number grew into the hundreds and then the thousands. A large but still manageable collection to analyze, since, after all, graduate students need something to do. But then the list continued to grow into the millions and the billions until today. The list of candidate shapes has soared to about 10 to the 500. So, what to do? Well, some researchers lost heart, concluding that with so many candidate shapes for the extra dimensions, each giving rise to different physical features, string theory would never make definitive testable predictions. But others turn this issue on its head, taking us to the possibility of a multiverse. Here's the idea. Maybe each of these shapes is on an equal footing with every other. Each is as real as every other in the sense that there are many universes, each with a different shape for the extra dimensions. And this radical proposal has a profound impact on this mystery, the amount of dark energy revealed by the Nobel Prize-winning results, because you see, if there are other universes, and if those universes each have, say, a different shape for the extra dimensions, then the physical features of each universe will be different, and in particular, the amount of dark energy in each universe will be different, which means that the mystery